हेलो एवरीवन। आज जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है फाइलम एनिलिडा, वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फाइलम ऑफ किंगडम एनिमेलिया। अगर इसकी बात करेंगे तो टर्म हैज बीन गिवन बाय लामार्क एंड इट मीन्स एनिलस, derived from Latin word annulus which means little wing। इन्हें आप कॉमनली सेगमेंटेड वर्म के नाम से जानते हैं। They are commonly known as segmented worm. If we talk about characters, they have organ system grade of life, tube within tube body plan, metamerical body. Medically segmented body means the segments are from outside also. So this is internal plus external segmentation. And you know that metameric means external segmentation. Means if the segments are visible from outside the body, then it is known as metamerically segmented body. Next, cephalization may be present or absent. If present, then with eye. अगर present होगा तो eye present जरूर होगा, and also टेंटिकल्स। या तो सिफिलाइजेशन एब्सेंट होगा या फिर प्रेजेंट होगा तो साथ में टेंटिकल्स भी प्रेजेंट होंगे। फिफ्थ, यूसुलमेट, दैट इज साइजोसेल सीलोम। Body cavity present and is lined by mesoderm. And how it is lined by mesoderm? By splitting of mesoderm. Bilaterally symmetricals. They are triploblastic and notochord is absent. So we have 8 basic characters for it: organ system, grade of life, tube within tube body plan, metamerically segmented body, internal plus external segmentation, that's why it is metamerically segmented body. Cephalization if present or absent. If present, then with eye and tentacles. Eucoelomate, that is cytosol. Body cavity is lined by the splitting of mesodermal layer. Bilateral symmetricals, they are triploblastic, that means all 3 germ layers are present, and notochord is absent. Now we will see body wall. If we talk about body wall, we will find a thin and moist layer of cuticle at the top. Cuticle, it is thin plus moist. Then we have the second layer from outside, that is epidermis. Epidermis is there. Below epidermis, you will find two types of muscles. Two types of muscles you can find. One is longitudinal muscle and one is circular muscle. This cuticle, as it is moist, will help in process of respiration, and that is called cutaneous respiration. We all know what is cutaneous respiration. If the respiration occurs with the help of the skin, then it is known as cutaneous respiration. So it is about the body wall. Now we'll see the appendices. We can see the appendices are like this. You can see some lateral projections in the body. These lateral projections are known as parapodia, and you can also find some hook-like structures arising from it. They are known as setae. So, what is parapodia? It is lateral projections from the outer body wall, and setae is a chitinous hook-like structures. These both parapodia and setae together help in locomotion. They are the appendices. Let us talk about the alimentary canal. As annelids have presence of tube within tube body plan and they are protostomes, it means their mouth develop first from blastula. It means mouth and anus both are present. That shows alimentary canal is complete, and it is a straight tubular alimentary canal. Now, if we go for respiration, right now we have seen cuticle is helping in respiration. The respiration is cutaneous, that is through skin, and also from gills, also through gills. Let's talk about circulation now. Circulation, it is closed type. First time blood circulation. इससे पहले अगर ध्यान हो, if you still remember, there's two topics, platyhelminthes and nemathelminthes. There was a flow of or circulation of parenchymatous fluid and pseudocoelomic fluid. Now it is first time blood circulation. Reticular blood is found due to hemoglobin dissolved in plasma. The color of blood is red due to presence of hemoglobin pigment and it is dissolved in plasma. Here, neurogenic heart is found. We must know the difference between neurogenic and myogenic. Neurogenic means to say the heart impulse originates from nerves or neurons, this primitive type, while myogenic is present in our case. It means the heart impulse originates from muscles. So neurogenic heart is there, that means its nerve impulse, or you can say the impulse of heart, get generated by the neurons. Now, let us talk about excretory system. When we talk about excretory system, it is by coiled tubular structure called nephridia. एक कॉइल्ड ट्यूबुलर स्ट्रक्चर के द्वारा होता है जो कि नेफ्रीडिया कहते हैं, प्रिमिटिव फॉर्म ऑफ किडनी आप कह सकते हैं. नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट डिस्कस अबाउट नर्वस सिस्टम. वी हैव सीन इन द प्रीवियस फाइलम आल्सो. गैंग्लिया इज प्रेजेंट, nerve ring is present, and two solid ventral nerve cord are present. So, nervous system includes ganglions, nerve ring, and two solid ventral nerve cord. Now, when we talk about the sex, both are present, both unisexual as well as bisexual. Unisexual will go for external fertilization and indirect development. While bisexual will go for internal fertilization Internal fertilization, how it will occur? Because they are bisexual, it will be cross fertilization. Cross fertilization, you understand that one partner will be from mouth to anus side and one partner will be from anus to mouth side. They will come alternate to each other, you can say anti-parallel to each other for fertilization, that is internal fertilization. And development will be direct development without any larval stage. Indirect development means there will be a larval stage, and that larva it will be a trochophore larva. There are few advancements. The first one is segmentation or metameric segmentation. The second one is first time blood circulation. The third one is eucoelomate. As we know that first time true coelom is present. Now, what is the specific character that is only present, or that is only the part of phylum Annelida, that is Parapodia and Nephridia. These are a specific character that is present here. Now we just discussed a small classification of this phylum. Let us talk about the classification of phylum Annelids. They have been classified into three classes. The first class is class Polychaeta, They are unisexual. They have presence of distinct head. All are marine and they have presence of eye and tentacles. Examples are Nereis, and they are unisexual. It means to say they will develop indirectly. External fertilization will happen. Example is Nereis and Aphrodite. The second class is class Oligochaeta. Example is Paritima and Megascolex, that is called South Indian earthworm. They are mostly found in moist soil. They are bisexual, and Parapodia can be absent, but setae may be present. Distinct head is absent in case of class Oligochaeta. The third class is, the last class is Hirudinea, and its example is Hirudinaria. आप इसको commonly cattle leech के नाम से जानते हैं. अगर इसके कैरेक्टर्स को आप देखेंगे तो जनरली ये फ्रेश वाटर में पाए जाते हैं, मरीन में भी होते हैं. एक्टो पैरासाइट होगा, सैंग्विवोरस होगा, ब्लड सकस होते हैं, लीच आप जानते ही हैं. पैरापोडिया और सीटे दोनों एब्सेंट होंगे क्योंकि पैरासिटिक नेचर के हैं ये. एंटीरियर एंड पोस्टीरियर सकस आर प्रेजेंट. बोथ साइड सकस प्रेजेंट होते हैं ब्लड सक करने के लिए. बाइसेक्सुअल होंगे, अभी हम लोग देख चुके हैं. बाइसेक्सुअल का मतलब है कि जब भी होगा तो डेवलपमेंट उनका डायरेक्ट डेवलपमेंट होगा, इनडायरेक्ट डेवलपमेंट नहीं होगा. कोई भी लार्वल फॉर्म नहीं जाएगा. नंबर ऑफ सेगमेंट्स की बात करेंगे तो टोटल 33 सेगमेंट्स होते हैं. एंटीरियर सकल ऊपर में होगा और पोस्टीरियर सकल पीछे में होगा. सिलोम रिड्यूस्ड हो जाता है और सिलोम रिड्यूस होके एक फ्लूइड फील्ड होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड बर्ट्रियोइडल फ्लूइड और बर्ट्रियोइडल टिश्यू कहते हैं उसको. ओपन टाइप सर्कुलेशन होगा और इसको हम लोग होमोसिलोमिक सिस्टम कहते हैं. दैट इज ऑल अबाउट फाइलम एनेलिडा. नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल सी फाइलम आर्थ्रोपोडा. थैंक यू.